Hi everyone, and welcome to my very first devlog on my indie game I have been working on for some time now. This is my first time making a devlog. I'm mostly making this devlog to keep me motivated, and to see if anyone else would like this idea for a game as much as I do. And in this video, I'm going to talk a bit about how I got into game development, and the game and the progress I have made, and the future plans for the game. And if you're just here for the progress, I put timestamps in the description of the video if you want to check them out. So a little bit about how I got into game development in the last 3 years. I have used a few different game engines such as Godot and Unreal and Unity, and I have made a few different games, but the main problem is I didn't really learn anything because I relied on YouTube tutorials too much, and the free models because I could never expand on it because I didn't know how to code, and then I came across Unity, and I picked up on it really fast, and after a few months I started my own project. Even though I'm still not perfect at Unity, I just wanted to start my own new project without following a YouTube tutorial. Even though I have only been making games for 3 years, the main thing I have always wanted to do is finish and publish an indie game on like the App Store or on Steam and make a profit from it, because my goal one day is to be a full-time indie game developer. So the game I have been working on is a mining-based survival game. It does not have a name yet that is going to be targeted to platforms like Steam, and is a survival building community builder and mining game. I want it to be a relaxing and calming game that you don't have to sit down for like an hour to play. I want it to be more like 10 minutes here, and another 20 minutes there type of game. I have always loved playing games like Hydroneer and Deep Rock Galactic, but I don't want to straight up copy these games, but I want to keep the general idea of the games, though. But I think I want it to be more of a city builder like City Skylines, and you have to manage a community of people and manage a mine that the community runs. This is just my general idea for the game so far. And this is a rough idea of all the things I want to add to the game. Player movement, redo the 3D grid building system, auto-level design, a second scene for the mine that is based on the main world, make it a grid-based game, basic UI menu, day and night cycle, weather events, fully functioning community, camera system, friend system, basic level design, a basic building system. Get an idea what the game will look like. Get a basic foundation of the game done. Use noise for level design. AI miners. Maintain a living community of people, and lots more. That is not all of my plans for the game, but I don't have enough time to explain all my plans for the game unless I make a 20-minute long video, but I do have a lot more plans for the game. I also am making a Trello sheet for most of my plans. I'm not quite sure yet, but I do have a lot more plans for the game. Okay, now that I have promised all these big features, how is the game looking so far and what have I done so far in the last month? I started the game roughly on July 20th of 2023. It has been just over 1 month since I started development on the game. I have made a good amount of progress on the game, but not as much as I hoped to. But that's kinda to be expected with game development too. Currently I'm using the Unity game engine as my primary game engine. I might switch it to something like OpenGL. So this right now, what you can see is my current scene for the game that the community will live in, and you will be able to access the main mine from. Okay, so now let's get into the things I have done so far on the game. I think the biggest thing I have done to the game so far is the grid building system. I followed a tutorial by Sunny Valley Studio. It is a good tutorial, I recommend it. And then the second biggest thing I have added to the game is a day and night system. That I just simply added this day and night system that is basically a bunch of different skyboxes that I did pretty quick and easily because I'm going to end up redoing it later anyways. So that's a very rough idea of the things I have added to the game. I have added a few more smaller things that was the more bigger stuff that I have added to the game. I hope that this devlog has given you a rough idea of all the things I have done on the game and all the things I want to add to the game, because I don't really know how to make a devlog. This is my first time, but they will get better. But I hope you still did enjoy this video on my new indie game I have been working on for some time now. And if you're wondering when this game is going to release, I really do not know, but I will give you a really close guess, probably 2023 November. I'm just joking, it's going to take a lot more time than that. Okay, more realistically, release date will be in 2025. Anyways, thank you for watching if you made it this far. Thank you. And if you have any suggestions for things I should do, please feel free to leave feedback on the game. And if you are interested in the game, I will be releasing a devlog every month. Well, I'll at least try to.